Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome back to a new Diamond Art Club sneak peek slash first look. This is another one of my Black Friday sneak peeks from Diamond Art Club. Thank you so much, Diamond Art Club, for sending this over. You guys know I love Steve Sundram's artwork, and when I saw that this one was getting released, I was so excited. This is a beautiful Steve Sundram. This is Orca Sunset by Steve Sundram. This is coming in at a 27.6 by 35 inch or 69.9 by 88.9 centimeter square diamonds, and this one is indeed still in stock as of the time of this filming. So here's the deal, you guys. It's gonna be linked down below if you're interested in picking this one up. It's so pretty. I love this kind of like seascape kind of painting, and there's just so much going on, and I'm really excited to get into this painting. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, let's just do a really quick tour of the box in case you're new to Diamond Art Club. Right off the bat, you have the render of the artwork wrapped around the box here, which is so gorgeous. And actually, the render of the artwork is on this sleeve here. This is not attached to the box or like printed on the box. It's a separate sleeve. I'm keeping the plastic on the actual diamond painting box, so I can't like pull off this sleeve, but no, this is a sleeve that can pull off if you want it to. And then over here on the side of the box, we have our color stats. So this kit has 77 colors, and that includes 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust for a total diamond count of 100,317 drills. We cracked 100K on this one drill-wise. On the back here, we have how diamond painting works, your kit contents, and then down here, all your warnings. On the side of the box, this is a little bit newer since they started doing the sleeves here, but on the side of the box, and this is also going to be the same at the bottom of your box, you have another look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the artist, the size, anything like that. Just depending on how you store your diamond paintings, you have the artwork actually in quite a few places, so makes it easier to pick out of a crowd. But anyways, let's hop into this. Like I said, this painting is still in stock, so I'll have it linked down below. And if this happens to be your first Diamond Art Club purchase, I do have, oh, this is heavy. I do have a 15% off discount code that you're more than welcome to use if you want to. It's Michaela15. It saves you 15% off your first order. I do get a small kickback if you do choose to use it, so thank you so much if you do, but no pressure. So anyways, inside here you have a sleeve, and inside of that we have our toolkit that we'll look at. The painting, of course, this is thick. I just know that these diamonds are going to be so hard to get back in here later. And then we have our thank you for your purchase pamphlet with hopefully a treasure quest card and then a sticker sheet. So let me go ahead and put this to the side here. Let's go ahead and start off with Diamond Art Club's toolkit. That was so loud, I'm sorry. The Diamond Art Club toolkit is going to be the same no matter if you get a square or a round drill diamond painting. So the first thing you have here is Diamond Art Club's newer twist and pick pen. So basically these pens are a little thicker than like the typical like pink pen you'd find in a lot of diamond painting kits. You want to remove the cap off of the single placer, and the single placer is actually pre-filled with some clear wax. So if you just twist the pen to tighten it, the the wax will start coming out this end. You'll just want to pick off the excess, and then you are good to go ahead and single place with this pen. If you run out of the wax that's already loaded in the pen, or if you want to fill it with like putty or something, you can totally twist it the other way and refill it. So that's a really cool feature. And then over here you have a thin plastic 4-placer in case you want to try multi-placing for diamonds. I will be very curious just to see like how much potential we'll have for color blocking in this painting specifically. This one is definitely more detailed, so we'll see. Over here, we have a bag of baggies. I like to use these to store leftover diamonds. This won't be enough to kit up your diamond painting, but this is really useful for storing leftover diamonds, and I've seen other people use it for like not diamond painting related things, so tons you can do with these. And then you have a really nice big tray from Diamond Art Club that has a lid and a tray stopper. And then we open it up, we find even more goodies. So the first thing we have here is a plate of the clear wax from Diamond Art Club that's actually in the single placer of the pen. In case you want to use this to refill the single placer, or you can fill your multi-placer with it, whatever you want to do really. And then over here we have a plate of Diamond Art Club's red heart-shaped wax. This is really nifty in case you don't want to use the clear wax, if you just enjoy this. There is a thin plastic film on here. You'll just want to peel this back before you try loading up your pen, but you do get a plate of that. And then you also get a thin plastic 7-placer in case you want to try multi-placing with 7 diamonds instead of 4. So that's everything that comes in the tray. As for the tray itself, it's really nice. Like I said, it has a lid, a tray stopper in here that's, you know, removable. My friend Courtney, actually, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, is going to be kitting up one of her year-long projects in these trays, which is really cool that you're able to do that. I've seen a lot of people in the Diamond Art Club VIP group do it as well. Because these trays are stackable, you're able to kit up in them if you want to. You put the sticker label on here. It just that's a really cool system if that works for you. So, and if you have enough of them, but anyways, yeah, just slide the lid on here. Honestly, like, the drills are really not gonna fall out of here unless you like yeet it against a wall. Wouldn't recommend, but you do you. I don't know. But we have our toolkit. As I'm over here dying. We're good. I'm good. We have our toolkit over here. So the next thing we have here is Diamond Art Club's Thank You For Your Purchase pamphlet, and we should have a treasure quest card inside and your sticker sheet. So let's hop into this. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, let's look at this thing first. This is your Thank You For Your Purchase pamphlet. So a few good things in here. We have step-by-step instructions on how to diamond paint, tips and tricks here, your kit contents, save 20% off your first app purchase, and then I was talking about the Diamond Art Club VIP group earlier. Once you've made your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, you can actually join their VIP Facebook group, and it's a ton of fun in there. People are it's generally a really fun place to go, and you can share finishes and whips and just chat about like the new releases. It's a ton of fun over there. So we have that. And then we have our treasure quest card. This is beautiful. This is a bronze card. Treasure quest cards, what are they? They are pretty collectible, but they are also a secondary rewards program with Diamond Art Club. You have a look at the artwork on it, and it's really beautiful. They come in different rarities. So this is a bronze card. You can tell because of the pattern on the card. The back also says bronze, pattern here, and once you have enough rarities of each of the once you have enough cards of each of the rarities, like I said, this is bronze, there's silver, gold, and black also, just getting more rare as you go down. Once you have enough of the different rarities, you can submit for prizes like gift cards or even a custom diamond painting, which you guys will see me focus on my Diamond Art Club Treasure Quest card custom here in the very, very, very near future. So really fun, collectible, and very practical as well because you can submit for prizes. I really love these. So we have this. And then we have our sticker sheet right here. I will say the one thing I love about Steve Sundram, and there's a few other artists with Diamond Art Club that do this too, where you have his little signature here as well as having like the artist name here. You have his like little signature. I think that's a lot of fun. But these are all pre-cut sticker labels. I like to use a lot of these. Once I finish a diamond painting, I put it in my paper logbook. And then we have another look at the artwork right here. Man, this is striking. I love Steve Sundram. I just think like his landscapes or seascapes or whatever you end up getting from him. Also, why is my camera trying to focus in not on this? No matter what you get from him, I just feel like it's gonna be like a really fun and whimsical experience to diamond paint, and it's really beautiful. So we have a look at the artwork, and then we have a spot for our start and end date and your kind of color stats over here and like more canvas stats. And then once you open this up, we have all of our pre-cut sticker labels. So I love that Diamond Art Club has them pre-cut because it just makes it really easy if you store your diamonds in like an external storage system like I do. You can utilize these stickers, and it just makes it really easy to kit up. But Diamond Art Club lists all of the special diamonds over here at the bottom of the color code list. So we have quite a few. So we have two ABs, AB 972 and AB 996, so an orange and a blue, and we have 4 fairy dust, maybe like a teal green, we'll have to see. An orange, a pink, and a white. I love a good white fairy dust. I feel like that's like quintessential. I feel like it used to be the white ABs, and now it's more of like a white fairy dust. And I think there's a time and a place for both, but I do love a good white fairy dust. But we have all of our pre-cut sticker labels here, really easy to kit up. So we have this. And let's hop into the main event, because I know that's why you guys are here. All of Diamond Art Club's paintings come in a branded dust bag. It says, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So let's hop into this. That was such a clean cut. I love it when it's a clean cut. Man, and the canvas is so soft on the back. Diamond Art Club uses a really nice material on their canvases, so they're always really, really soft. Oh, this is pretty. Let me show you guys this color spread. Oh yeah, that's right up my alley with all those purples and blues. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. That's a really beautiful color palette. We'll take a look at the drills a little bit closer in a bit, but I'm actually going to start by just rolling this canvas backwards to help it lay a little bit flatter. Diamond Art Club uses a poured glue on their canvas, so it's totally safe to roll them backwards. Also, Diamond Art Club uses a very specific material on their canvases that is actually a self-flattening kind of material, and if you just give it a few minutes to flatten out on its own, it will flatten out. We don't have time for that though, so we gotta help it along a little bit. Oh, shut up. This is so pretty. This is so beautiful. I'm only looking at the top half. Hold on, this thing is really, really big. Let me get this scooted down just a little bit so that way we can see the bottom half of this as well. This is beautiful. Look at all of the fishies. Oh, there is not going to be one boring section in this painting. This is going to be fun all the way throughout. This is why I love Steve Sundram so much, because it's landscape, but there's so much going on. It's incredible. What I'm going to go ahead and do here, because I cannot fit this entire thing in frame, I'm gonna go ahead, insert a picture of this whole artwork in frame, and that way you guys can see it as an entire painting, because it really truly cannot fit the entire thing in frame. I love this. I love Steve Sundram's use of like really bright colors, and I don't remember who said this initially, but someone made a mention that Steve Sundram's artwork is like, you have like a very like landscape style, right? But it always has like a hint of whimsiness and like just extra fun to it. And I totally agree. Like, I just feel like there's that extra bit of like magical, whimsical element to his artwork that's just so dang gorgeous. I love it. I really, really, really like it. And the Diamond Art Club's rendering team does a fabulous job. And I'm excited to see about these special drills. I'm wondering like just how many we'll have in here in terms of like quantity, because I feel like this might be pretty decked out. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, very beautiful. Let's do a quick tour of the canvas. So right off the bat up here, we have Diamond Art Club's branding, Do What Makes You Sparkle. The canvas of the edging of the canvas is scalloped and poked. It helps prevent fraying. We have a schematic of all of the symbols going along the top left-hand side of the canvas. And then if we scroll on down here, we have it as well at the bottom right. Let's go all the way to the bottom of the canvas here, because we have some important info. Oh, see, look at this cool signature. I just think that's so fun. Over here at the bottom left, we have another look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the size, the artist, and most importantly, the copyright symbol. Diamond Art Club legally licenses all of their artwork with the artists, so that means that Steve Sundram has given permission for the use of his artwork and this to be turned into a diamond painting and is being fairly compensated. So that's really, really, really important. Over here in the middle of the canvas at the bottom, we have Diamond Art Club's social media information. I always recommend following them to stay up to date with all the new releases. And then over here at the bottom right, we have Diamond Art Club's lifetime warranties. So basically, if you are the original owner and purchaser of your diamond painting, and let's say like you run out of a drill color or anything else happens, you can contact customer support and they will help you out. Oh my God, this is so pretty. This is beautiful. This is such a fun mix of colors too, right? Like you have a bunch of like pinks and purples and blues, but then you also have like greens and you have yellows and you have oranges. You literally, this is like a rainbow. This is fun. This is fun. This would have been a must-have for me on Black Friday had I not gotten it as a sneak peek. So shout out to Diamond Art Club for knowing my taste scarily well. But anyways, another feature of the canvas I wanted to point out are these gray lines here. These are really nifty. Diamond Art Club's cover sheet, number one, is really, really, really thick. And just as a side note, the poured glue on the canvas is really sticky. But there are gray lines on the canvas. These are like perforated like lines in the plastic cover sheet. In case you don't want to use like washi tape or release paper on your canvas, you can just grab on either side of the gray line and tear, and you will have about 10 by 10 centimeter or 4 by 4 inch sections to diamond paint in. And I think that's just a really cool feature if that's something you want to utilize. So beautiful. Let me get you guys zoomed in real quick. I want to show you guys color blocking versus confetti in this canvas and just talk about that for a minute. This canvas for sure is heavier on the confetti side of things. Confetti is where you have a lot of the same symbol, or no, sorry, a lot less. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. It's a lot of different symbols in a small area. So like the tree over here, for example, is a pretty good example. You'll have a lot of different color changes. You'll be switching out the color in your tray pretty often, but you'll also just get a higher level of detail. So that's what confetti is. Usually goes a little bit slower, but the payoff in the detail is really nice. Color blocking. This is the first thing I saw. It's the smallest bit of the white, probably the white fairy dust too, actually. But color blocking is the opposite. It's when you have more of the same symbol in a small area. You can pull out that 7 placer we showed earlier and get through this area just a little bit quicker. I feel like this area in particular has some blocks of color, like that heart symbol some. The orca here has some. But again, it's not a ton. I feel like this canvas really truly is just more on the confetti heavy side of things. I think in general with Steve Sundram, because it's, you know, a landscape or a seascape with a lot of like moving parts. A lot of times with moving parts on a canvas, you're gonna see a lot more confetti. Obviously, not always, but a lot of times that's my experience. But I love artwork in general that's more detailed. So this is, again, right up my alley. It's very, very, very beautiful. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh boy, this canvas is so dang big. I'm gonna flip this around because what we are gonna do now is take a look at all of these diamonds and rest in peace me trying to put this away later. I got this. It'll be fine. No, it won't. It'll be messy. I don't care. It's worth it. It is so worth it. On the bag here, we have the name of the painting. So it says Orca Sunset. I always recommend that you check this out when you get your diamond painting just to make sure they match the canvas, because if they don't, you'll want to contact customer support and they can see what's going on. But this is Orca Sunset, which is the painting we're looking at, so that's perfect. So let me get into this. Rest in peace, the nice bag that is right now. It's okay, maybe it won't be so bad. Oh, that's so pretty. Just look at all of those colors. Man, that is such a good color palette. Okay, let me get you guys zoomed in so that way we can take a look at these drill colors. Oh my gosh. All right off the bat, hopefully this will get focused here in a sec. Yep, there we go. Right off the bat, we have a bunch of, you know, pinks and purples. Ooh, and right off the bat, oh my gosh, right off the bat, we have 2 of our fairy dust. Okay. Right off the bat, we have Z3608. This is a fairy dust diamond. Fairy dust diamonds have a fine glitter coating on the top of them, and they give a really shimmery effect. They're absolutely beautiful, and they're very subtle, but honestly, they're my favorite special drill type, I think, that Diamond Art Clip carries, and it's so pretty, and I feel like it works in a lot of scenarios, and so we have a really thick bag of this fairy dust, and then we have our white fairy dust, Z3865. Also, did the font change on these drill colors? It looks like the font is different on these bags. I don't know. Let me know, you guys. Is this, I opened a Black Friday kit a couple days ago too. I didn't notice this. I don't know. But anyways, Z3865, a white fairy dust. If you guys are noticing, these colors are not in DMC order. They are in order of weight. That's how Diamond Art Club likes to put their drills, is in order of weight, not DMC. So that's why it's in slightly a wonky order if you were expecting DMC. But, ooh, we have the variety of 208, 210, 208, 209, 210 purples. My favorite purples. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's get... Yeah, this will go on the ground. It's fine. I always make such a mess whenever I'm filming, just like by my desk. Always make a mess. Ooh, we're getting into some fun blues. Okay, so we've seen 2 fairy dust. So we have a couple more. And like 280s, I think. I don't remember. Look how shiny these square drills are. They're beautiful. These colors are so pretty. Man, not a single ugly color in this strand, or in this whole thing, really. Man, this is so pretty. A few bags of, well, a couple bags of 797, one of 798, just some beautiful blues. Unsurprising, given the artwork. Actually, what were we at with 80s and fairy dust? I really don't want to lose count. 2 ABs, 4 fairy dust. Okay, so we're still waiting on 2 ABs and 4, no, 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust, so. Okay, here is our first AB drill. This is AB 972. So AB drills are more striking than fairy dust drills. They have a more just like, I don't know what the best way to describe it, but just like a more intense kind of glimmery effect. They're really pretty. It's a very iridescent effect. They're very striking, and it makes the drills sparkle and shine. It makes the drills around them sparkle and shine, and it's gorgeous. So we have an orange AB, very pretty. I'm looking forward to seeing where these special drills go quite a bit. Ooh, and then we have our orange fairy dust, which is Z741. And I always wonder if we're going to see like the orange fairy dust next to the orange AB, because that will happen from time to time, which is such a pretty effect. Awesome. Then we have one more of each. I don't know. Listen, you can't take me anywhere. Beautiful. So shiny. So pretty. Lots of drills in this one though. Lots and lots of drills. It looks like we have kind of just handfuls of these colors. But again, more blues. I feel like this has a lot of like blues in this canvas. Okay, here's our second and final AB. AB 996, which is one of my favorite ABs. I love a blue AB. If you guys have been around my channel for any length of time, you know this. Absolutely beautiful blue AB. Think we're looking for one more fairy dust? I think. I think we have one more strand here. This is just one more. This has got to be just one. Yeah. Man, this is so pretty. And I do see the fairy dust, but hold on. We got to get this going the right way. It'll be at the end of this strand, but yeah, some more like oranges and pinks and yellows and blues. Every color of the rainbow. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Orange, pink, green, and our final fairy dust. I love this fairy dust. Z598. So yeah, I mean, kind of like a teal, like a lighter teal. I don't know, I feel like when I think of teal, I think a little bit more on the green side of things. This definitely seems more blue than, well, maybe not actually. I don't know. It's, I guess, kind of, maybe turquoise might be a better word. It's beautiful though. And then our final drill colors. So yeah, that's it for the drill terrain. Let me get this canvas back here. We are very zoomed in. So let me get you guys zoomed back out a little bit and we can take a look and see where these special drills go. And actually, we're gonna start at the bottom of this canvas and work our way up. I think, yeah, we'll start down here. At least we can fit the entire width of this on the canvas or on the camera, but anyways. Okay, as a reminder, we had two ABs. We had an orange and a blue. For fairy dust, we had that, I'm gonna call it a teal, that like turquoise kind of color, orange, pink, and white. So there is a lot of confetti in this painting, so I feel like you're gonna find probably more than what I'm pointing out, but I will do my best. Well, right off the bat, anywhere you do see white on the canvas will be the white fairy dust. So we're seeing the white fairy dust in here a little bit, in this fish here. A little bit going on in like the coral down here. Let's see, like one dot of it in this fish's eye. A little bit in here. This is so gorgeous. I'm not over how gorgeous this is. We have a little bit kind of highlighting this fish back here. A little bit down here as well in the fish. Oh no, that's not a fish. What are you? You're a turtle. You're a turtle. A little bit highlighting the turtle's head. I'm just on autopilot. And we have a little bit of that white fairy dust kind of in this area here too, in this orca, and then a little bit up here that we'll kind of probably be able to see more of when we scoot this up a little bit. Part of me feels like one color at a time. This might actually be the move. The orange AB. The orange AB in this area, you're gonna find it going on in this fish here quite a bit. And actually, you're gonna find the orange fairy dust in this fish too. So I was correct. You're gonna see both of those special drills kind of together, at least here. You're gonna find more, yep, of the orange AB and orange fairy dust kind of highlighting this fish here, a little bit over here. Let's see, a little bit of the orange fairy dust in this fish as well, but I don't think, oh no, and the orange AB. And you're gonna find orange AB and fairy dust in this fish down here. Like kind of like in the fins. So pretty. Also in here, yeah, you're gonna find it kind of combined in a lot of the fish here where you're seeing the orange. Orange AB fairy dust here, and in this fish here, and a little bit in this fish here, and a little bit over here. Orange AB. Over here, you're also finding a little bit of the orange AB and fairy dust in here. In this fish, yeah, it's definitely a fish. Yep, over here you're finding, yeah, again, more of the orange AB and fairy dust. So you're gonna find that quite a bit, and at least orange AB. Yes, you're gonna find some of the orange AB in the outline of the turtle shell over here as well. Very pretty, and a little bit more of the white fairy dust I might have missed before over here. Let's see, the blue AB. There's not a ton. I don't remember there being a ton of it in the bag, but we are seeing some of the blue AB in here a little bit. I don't, in like the, like, this isn't really coral because it's not coral. I don't know, like the ocean flowers, I don't know, ocean plants. We're finding some of that blue AB kind of scattered in throughout here a little bit. Let's see. You're also going to find it in this area over here. You're going to find quite a bit of that blue AB. And that might be it for that. Down here, at least. That pink, the pink fairy dust is the letter W. Oh my god. Nope. My SIRI almost went off, and I could see it out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, nope, not today. Not today. I'm not sure we have, oh no, we have some of the pink fairy dust in this fish over here a little bit, and up here in this fish. Ooh, and the sea turtle has quite a bit of the pink fairy dust actually going on throughout it, as well as in here a little bit, and a little bit in, this might actually be some coral, or I mean more ocean plants, I don't know, honestly. And then we have a little bit of the pink fairy dust kind of going on throughout, yeah, like this is the belly of this orca. Have some of that pink fairy dust in here. Very pretty. Let me get this scooted down so that way we can see a little bit more of this painting. Yeah, okay, so we have more, we can see more of the orcas in here. Actually, well, the orcas are over here. I guess this is a dolphin. This is a dolphin. I don't know if I called it an orca before, but I'm pretty sure dolphin, orcas. Okay, we have more of the orange AB and fairy dust, yes, going on in this fish here. Is this another sea turtle? It is. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. We have more of the AB, the orange AB in the orange areas, and yep, orange fairy dust. Anywhere you see orange, a lot of times you're gonna find combined those two orange special drill shades. Let's see. More of the white fairy dust kind of going in over here, highlighting, and then highlighting the dolphin up here and over here. Also, I'm reaching the half-hour point, so I'm gonna stop the camera and restart it. Okay, I just would have been so sad if I like continued recording or like continued talking and it wasn't recording. We have more of the white fairy dust highlighting this kind of orca over here. Oh, did I forget about that teal? I think I forgot about that teal fairy dust. But we are seeing some of that teal fairy dust in the kind of like lighter kind of green areas of like the water over here. Like kind of where the water is breaking, you're gonna find some of that teal fairy dust. You're also gonna find it, I missed it, it's a little bit down here in like underneath the dolphin. And then you're gonna find a little bit in here and a little bit down here as well. Let's get this. Let's get this a little bit more up here. Yeah, we feel like we're gonna find quite a bit in this area too. The orange AB you're gonna find, and fairy dust again, actually. You're gonna find that in this area over here is like the AB over here, and then the fairy dust is kind of giving it a little bit of like highlight. Very pretty. And then you are finding some of the white fairy dust kind of in here of the orca and kind of highlighting up here as well. More of the white fairy dust, this little block that we saw earlier, that's more of the fairy dust. A little bit of the white fairy dust in these white areas over here. Kind of like where the water's breaking, you're gonna find a lot of that white fairy dust actually just kind of, again, giving it that highlight. More of the orange AB and fairy dust kind of going on in these areas over here throughout like the sunset part of the artwork. Very pretty. I feel like you're gonna see more of the orange AB in this area more than the fairy dust of the orange, but you're gonna find both. We have a little bit more of the orange AB in here, a A little bit of the orange fairy dust in here as well. More orange AB. AB over here, the orange. I'm wondering if we have any more of that blue AB. I'm not seeing any, but that doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't exist. Very, very, very beautiful. Listen, I know for a fact I missed some in this painting. This is a very, very detailed artwork with a lot going on. But you guys, like I said, this is still in stock. This is Orca Sunset by Steve Sundram. This released during Diamond Art Club's Black Friday drop a couple of weeks ago. And let me know in the comments, is this a painting that made your purchase list? Is it a wish list? Are you now gonna grab it now that you saw it? And yeah, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.